What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Make Good Choices Productions. And I'm finally home now in the backwoods of Georgia. And we're about to wrench on the bike for a little bit today and probably take it out for a ride because, as you can see, it's gorgeous weather outside here. Really nice weather. And we're going to get a few things done on the bike today. I got this highway crash bar for my bike. It's pretty sturdy material. Came from Amazon, so we'll see what the fitment's like. This will be helpful for resting my feet on the highway, and then also just keeping the bike up off the ground, which we'll test this out later. We'll actually test it. We won't drop the bike on the ground, but we're going to lay it on the ground and see how this bar holds up with keeping the bike off the ground and protecting the engine and the other components. So there's that. Finished up the wiring last week on the bike, but we got some wire sheathing to go around the electrical tape. Just another layer of protection against the dirt and rust and stuff. Not rust, sorry. Corrosion, water that might try to get up in there. Got some more cable ties. And then got another part we're going to put on the bike as well. And then we're going to put the fairings back on, fire this thing up, and hopefully take it for a rip pretty shortly. So we'll follow along for that in a little bit, but let's get started. So as you can see right here, I'm probably going to have to readjust these spotlights I put on because I think that they're supposed to be flipped around the other way because the beam seems to be going, the beam pattern is like a horizontal pattern. We'll take a piece of paper and test that in a little while when we turn the bike on. But the beam is going like kind of straight up and down instead of going horizontal. And so I think I just have this, just a simple thing of just flipping the light around and over. So we'll try that in a minute. We'll see what's going on. And I've just decided to leave the fairings off the gas tank because it looks better that way, and more room for everything to turn. And also I think that the new highway bar would get in the way of the fairings, or the fairings would get in the way of the highway bar. Anyways, another thing I got to fix for the horn, the factory wiring just broke off right there. I had to fix that on the ignition coil as well. I'm going to wrap that electrical tape in a little bit, take that off and wrap it up with electrical tape. But otherwise, this thing's doing good. Put another sticker on from Luke that looks like it's not adhering too good to the bike. So I'm just going to take that off. And I don't know where I put that thing yet, but I'll save the sticker for another time. Oh, it's in the box, I think. Whoops. Hold on a second. Alright, so I think we're going to start the highway bar. In order to install that, I got to take my current skid plate off of here that I made from a piece of diamond plate from Tractor Supply. In order to do that, I've got to take these screws out, which hopefully will come out. It's been a while. Yeah, I need to get some new bolts for this. I've been lazy and I stripped them out, but still made them work, so there's that. Gotta get this out. We'll skip to the part where the skid plate's off. Alright, so the skid plate's off. We're just going through the hardware that the Chinese gave us with the highway bar. Dig through a bunch of styrofoam to find something. Alright, so it looks like they gave us some new bolts. A little bit longer bolts to accommodate the longer bolts and nuts to go in through the cross member braces right here. And we'll set those to the side and we'll just work on getting them cross member braces out. We're going to have to figure out what size that is. It looks like a 10 millimeter. So we're going to go right here to a handy dandy little thing right here, and we're going to test it. That's bigger than 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter on the other side. Yep, 10 millimeter on the other side. Just got to get adjustable wrench out and hammer that with the impact gun and get them out. So stay tuned. Might take my grab my 10mm. Wherever the fuck you are. There you go. I'm gonna have to edit a video of rummaging around for this tool. This socket, adjustable socket, comes in handy when you can't find a specific size quickly, or you're lazy like me sometimes. So we got the 10mm on that little adjustable spot. We'll put that in there. We'll put, oh come on. Okay, yeah, it goes in that way. Okay, what am I doing? There's that. I'll put you in there. We'll put this on here, the impact driver. We're gonna just get these bolts out of here. Old bolts. On the other side with a 10mm. Actually, it doesn't work for that one, but we can get the bottom one. Strip that off. So we're just going to use the old-fashioned wrench and break it loose. Problem. So to find the right wrench. Hold on a second. Alright, well, I jammed my thumb trying to break those bolts loose. And who God knows how long they've been sitting there for 8 months out in the weather. Being just stuck on there. So set them with PB Blaster, and the other side too, as you can see. So we'll just let those sit for a little bit, and we'll work on some other stuff, come back to it. Right now we're going to work on the wire loom for the rear. I'll talk about the lighting and stuff and how I did the wiring for that. So follow me to the rear. I'm going to work on cleaning up a little bit of this wiring. This. Yeah. Bear with me. I'm new at this vlogging crap. Right there, I think you got it. Alright. It's up under here. As you can see. Maybe. Maybe not. Can't zoom with the reverse camera angle. But I got my wiring all done up really nice and neat, but different elements with this back tire flinging mud and rocks up and stuff in here. I wrapped it all nice and tight with electrical tape. As you can see, need some of that protective wire loom around it, and some of these wires too back here. So I'm gonna straighten out all of this as well. Put some wire loom around the rest of this. So we'll be right back to that. It's looking good though. Taillights and everything. I'm gonna throw some paint on under these rear grab handles. As you see, they're still silver. Whoops. Oh well. Be right back in a second. Alright, y'all. So we were in the middle of the wiring and decided to take a break. and get this on. Fits pretty good. It's on the rock solid. The only problem is that this one didn't want to line up all the way, so I just threaded in as far as I potentially could. I don't want to strip the threads too much in this back one, but I really don't give a crap if all the rest of them are snug down tight. Yep, there's that. And then still waiting for those bolts to soak a little bit. So we're going to finish up this, but just to show you all, why the hell would you leave exposed wires like this up against the frame back here where they could rub and it fuck up the connections? Excuse my language. So we're going to zip tie this a little bit more tighter together and wrap it up with the electrical tape and then tuck it all back up under here. Nice and tidy. So, yep. That's all she wrote for that. But we're close to getting out here and getting it for a ride in a minute, a little bit. So we're just going to get this wrapped up and then work on the front crash bar. Alright, y'all, so we're about to go try these bolts again. Front crash bar. But as you can see, that wire sheeting was not going to fit around that big bundle of wires. So for right now, until I can get the right size sheeting, I guess, is I just double wrapped it with electrical tape really tight. Zip tied some of the looser points, or points so the tape wouldn't come unraveled down the road, and then just put it back up against the frame, and that's just a whole lot better than what it was like before. Everything's tucked up there nice and tight. So, yep. There's that. So, yeah, we're about to move on to the front highway bar, and we're going to do a air intake mod, snorkel mod, and we'll show you that in a minute. But for right now, let's get on to the crash bar. Alright, y'all. So with a bunch of swear words later and whatnot, front crash bar is on, as you can see. Took a little bit of fitting because Amazon stuff does sometimes half the time you gotta modify it to work. Also for the price you pay for it, but I did notch the bar a little bit. It's gonna get a little bit of water inside there, but I really don't care because I'm gonna drill out some drain holes at the bottom of here for the water to run out at the bottom of it. If it rains or anything like that, gets water in it. So it's all good. So it's not gonna potentially rust out the inside of it too quickly. So there's that. Or, that'd actually be stupid actually. Throw a weld right there, weld it in place, but it'd be stupid anyways. So bars in place, it's sturdy. We'll do a test on it later, but that's not going anywhere. That's gonna be good though. Seems like it's equally out on either side. So there's that. Interesting though. Kind of put my foot up on it while riding on the highway, but I'm probably not going to do that. Should just keep on the peg. Anyhow, I want to get out for a rip today. I had to chop the front fender because it was not going to work with the front bar. And honestly, those rock lights were stuck in there anyways, so I really don't care. So anyways, yep, closer to getting it done. Then we're gonna might do the airbox mod in a second. I'm not sure yet, but just want to get it out on the road and go for the ride to my birthday. So we'll stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we got the highway bar installed. Got that done. Got the fairings back on. Everything's tidied up in the back for as far as the wiring goes, and exhaust is all set and everything and on there. Everything's good to go, so might take it out for a little rip in a minute, but this is how she sits. Oh yeah, the wiring for the horn is all messed up, but that is what it is. So I'll fix that another time. But yep, there it is. All right, y'all. So had a couple small screws I saved and fixed my helmet. So now I got my headset, and bike's all ready to go for its first ride and stuff, or birthday ride, so I should say. Pretty happy with everything turned out. I'm just trying to pick up a few tools before I leave. But yeah, everything's good to go. It's looking good though. Gotta put this stuff away. But yeah, should be ready to rock and roll for a little ride and stuff in a minute. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all. Evening ride. Seated up. This is the first Hawk DLX or Hawk 250 in, probably in the history of Hawks that has a Pro Circuit performance muffler on it. Because I have not seen any other Hawks with a Pro Circuit on it. No baffles in it, no restrictions. So we're going to fire this thing up and let y'all hear it in a second. So right now warming up at the Petro in one of my favorite truck stops. They got some good hot chocolate for $2 and a nice place for drivers. And some good food here, and right next to 85. Just warming up. It got cold pretty quickly, and I don't have any thermal long underwear, unfortunately, so I've doubled up. But still getting cold up here. Fine in my boots and my pants, but just getting cold all up in here. Because I don't have this tied around my neck. But it's going good. Bike's running great, so that's all I want to test out tonight, is just make sure it's running good. Exhaust sounds good too, so I get some clips and stuff for riding around in a minute, but we'll see. Alright, move back. I fucking hate these boots sometimes. I can't even shift in them sometimes. Guess I'll have to get used to them, but runs good with the new exhaust. No issues at all. Runs perfect. Gotta adjust the lights a little bit, but I mean, everything else is all good. But I took it away for a night, but they're good. Got a few thumbs up and stuff from a few people, and yeah, run works good. So putting her away for the night, and the end of this vlog and stuff right now. So peace out, y'all, and catch you on the next one. The next vlog will be about what I'm packing for the road trip in February, and what kind of bags and storage I'll be using for the bike. So stay tuned for that. Take it easy.